one, the only Hollow the Don. What's going
Mr.
on?
Loopy, you already know, man. Appreciate you having me, man.
Definitely, man. How you been, man?
I just needed my water. Yeah, I'm feeling good, man. I appreciate you having me. This I did 15 minutes of fame. This is my second interview since my last battle. I'm just, when you're in battle mode, you just locked in. So I'm just happy to be a little free, battle free right now. But yeah, I'm focused.
Definitely, definitely. So fresh off of your battle against DNA, how did it go, man? What's your thoughts about after that battle?
Performance wise, it went incredible for me as far as my personal performance. As far as like showmanship, it went bad for me. Bad showmanship. I did some things with I'm getting backlash and it's well deserved. People's upset is well deserved because of my behavior and stuff. Sometimes it takes away from the material. But material wise, my shit was on fire. It was just bittersweet.
Do you feel like you won that battle or?
Now, dude, it's like a disqualification due to, how I acted. The fans won't even give me that. You know.
Oh, okay. Now I seen the 15 minutes of fame one, so that was real of you for you to do that because most battle rappers they don't like to hold themselves accountable. And you mentioned about talking through his rounds, so that was real of you.
Yeah, I mean, most humans don't want to hold themselves accountable. And I seen, somebody say, "Oh, he said you would apologize," but that's what a person does as a man that's taking accountability. We make mistakes every day. Today, you're gonna cut somebody off in traffic. You might, raise your voice at your child. You're gonna do something every day. So just because I'm taking accountability and acknowledging my fault, yo, in the face off, I was wrong. I was a little upset. I shouldn't have said that. That's a man. That's what you call maturity. So
There was a good portion of the culture that had you winning 2-1 based off of the fake angles. Were you surprised by the fake angles that he was using?
a little bit, yeah, a little bit taken back. In my career, I won't say surprised, but a little taken back. But niggas got to do what they got to do when they feel like just off of pure skill and stuff can't beat you. But at the same time, I'm also knowing like that's what a lot of people do in battle rap. So definitely can't say surprise. But when you got a relationship with somebody, you kind of cool. You don't really expect that. Like me and DNA didn't
Oh,
really have a fallout or anything like that. But that's what it is. Like I'm glad some of the stuff got disproven during the battle. Like you see Mike Zombie with me. Like
yeah.
some people have logical sense. I'm always with my son. There's no way I could be homeless or anything like that.
So as far as his material that he had, were you surprised how anything that he said, or was it predictable for you?
No, like you said, the you can't I can't predict stuff he's gonna make up. So I couldn't predict some of the stuff he said because he made it up or he exaggerated on something that did have some truth. But like once again, that's battle rap. He did what he had to do. He felt to win. You know what I mean? And I gotta take that and eat that. You feel me?
That's real of you, man, to do that, man.
Yeah,
Especially like, yeah, like I said, most people, humans, don't do that.
you can't conform. Like it's a conformist society, and you find a balance, but you can't conform, especially to something that doesn't have nothing, no integrity behind it.
Now, going to this battle and your last two battles, for some reason, your opponents have a hard time performing against you. They're not their normal selves. We seen the K Shine battle, we seen the Rum Nitty one, and now with the one with DNA. Why is that people have a hard time being themselves against you?
Once again, take accountability. I do play a lot of mind games. I do a lot of it's part of the psychological warfare. You know what I mean? And sometimes, they'll come back and bite you, but a lot of times it has worked for me in the past in my career. So I do a lot of head games, before the battle. I don't do that if we're not battling or something like that. Like, I heard somebody get on me about something in the face off, the day of the face off. And, I had to remind them, like, yo, this is just to throw him off. I'm not saying how I truly feel. In the face off, I want him to think I'm going this angle, or I'm going to say this. And, it might just be to throw him off. So, I definitely take accountability for my actions to is a lot of sometimes the reactions. Now it's been a couple of instances where dudes is just in their feelings about a situation, honestly, and they're just upset and they go into battle upset and they go to battle, in their feelings about something I did or something I said.
All right. All right. So outside of that battle, I've been wanting to ask you this. So in a
Oh,
recent interview, you said that you turned down a battle against Mook on the Drake card. Why did you do that?
oh, you in the same interview? Well, maybe I did say in the same interview. I thought it was everybody knew already because they put out the letter, but just wasn't efficient enough amount of time. It was a month preparation. They called me for the battle. So,
Oh,
if you called me with a lot of preparation time, that's a different call. But with a month preparation, I don't care who it is or how much money it is, it wasn't a good look.
and then you also said that you said Mook would be your toughest challenge. Why would that be your toughest challenge compared to Mook going against an easy against a Briz?
I think I'm being misquoted here because I said I think I would be Mook's toughest challenge.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Why do you think that would be the reason?
Oh, just because I got some history, we know each other. I know people that know him, vice versa, stuff like that. Um, Me and Mook both would take it there to a point of no return. But yeah, that's
Now,
I'm trying to keep it short and sweet for you, because I be over talking in some of these interviews and then I forget the point of what I'm talking about. I'm working on that.
okay, I got you. I got you.
I mean,
Can we potentially see that battle this year?
man, everything be up to Smack and them or up to the league owners because we as battling artists, we just wait for, the budget to open up or that phone call to come. So, we definitely keep the pen moving and staying sharp, even like with the feedback from my last battle makes me just want to go 10 times harder, but this time just be quiet about it and put all the energy into the pen and the performance and sharpen up the 1 2 things I did that I know I could have worked on. So I feel like most battle rappers is like that. They either on a high from having a crazy performance or they coming off a performance, they feel like, oh, I could do way better, I gotta turn up my next one, you know?
Okay. So what's next for Hollow now after this DNA battle?
The hoodie I wore. I'm always all I want to do is rap and sell clothes. This is the patches. I'm not excited. We dropped that joint. You know what I mean? I'm gonna drop this soon. Just lomclothing.com and branching out, doing some other things. I ain't gonna make announcements on because it gotta be up and running before I make an announcement.
Now, as far as the battling goes, what's next for that?
They called me about the 2-on-2. Like I said, it's whatever they call you about or whatever's open. They called me about the 2-on-2. Uh, I'm still trying to see if we're gonna do the 2-on-2. If not the 2-on-2, I gotta figure out if I'm gonna do, knowns coming up. We still gotta figure it out. It's fresh off a match, so I can't even sit here and say like I know what I'm doing next. But
Okay.
definitely the 2-on-2 is the last thing I had a discussion about.
Oh, okay. Maybe we'll see Loaded Hollows return.
They want, you know me? They want that, yeah. So you never know. It's definitely something special. I don't want people to think when I said I had 4 battles, I was in the moment and I was thinking what I want to do, but I don't got 4 battles locked in. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, I was in the moment and stuff, but that's 4 battles is my plan this year. Including the 2-on-2s and stuff like that. Even if I pop up and like I said, do a small league, like that'll be 3 battles right there and one more. You know what I mean? So that's in my head, but I ain't got 4 battles locked in.
So when it comes to you, people like to call out the serfs, the easies,
Hmm.
the daylights, but people don't call you out. but there is one person that has called you out, and I think you've addressed it. And I'm gonna spin the block back with this one, and
Okay.
that's Shotgun Suge, man. Are do you want to battle him?
Uh, Me and Sugar Bear, I don't know how that matchup would be, honestly. I thought you was gonna say somebody else, but yeah, I wasn't expecting that good. But yeah, it's hard to call how that matchup would be. I'm not saying no to it, but I'm not saying it's very likely.
Okay, because Suge's out here in social media calling everybody out, man.
He's on.
So,
He's on a rampage, right?
yep. So, so you've done 2-on-2s. You've been all over the world. Um, you've headlined major events. One thing that I haven't seen you do is battle a female. A lot of people are out there with Kings versus Queens 3.
Yeah, I ain't doing it.
You want to battle a female?
I highly doubt it.
And why is that?
I just think a dope battle rapper is a dope battle rapper, female or not. Like if it's a female that fans are, if they calling for me verse, put the female rapper name there, then I battle her. But I'm not doing like a whole, just because she's a female battler type.
Okay, good. This is news to me, so I'm glad you told me that.
For the female, shout out to Remy Ma, shout out to Kings vs Queens, everything going on.
Speaking of Remy Ma, were you able to check out Chrome 23?
Now I was shooting something for a cartoon. I was filming voiceovers that day. My
Okay.
best.
All right. So my next question for you is I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not the type that said that I've watched you since day one. I
Hmm.
started watching you when you were in your grind when you started battling in grind time. Then I started following you moving
Okay.
forward throughout the years. But with that being said, they're bringing back that GTX. They're trying to bring the the veterans, the legends that
I tell
started
you,
that.
I'm loving it already. I'm loving what they doing. Shout out
What
to
what can we expect you on the GTX, man?
Yo, that's why I'm like, you never know, like with an energy like that. I want to see how the energy is after the first event, but it's more than likely I'm definitely gonna be at the events. But battle on there, I got to see the energy first. But that's my type of energy. What they doing, I'm loving what they doing over there. Shout out Lush and Disaster.
Yeah.